Hello, welcome to School of Rock. This is the introduction video for our first project, which I'd like you to complete before the class starts. And we usually do this the week before class so that it helps me build the course more around your specific needs. Um, if you haven't already guessed it, I am a little bit crazy sometimes. I put this picture on here just because I thought I would have some fun with that. I call myself the Educational Ninja because imagine this: learning happens. It happens all the time. It doesn't have to happen just inside a school or classroom. In fact, we would say, we being educators, would say that learning happens all the time. And it's a matter of making learning relevant and supportive to what you're trying to accomplish in life. So the activity I'm asking you to do with this intro video is going to help me be essentially your educational ninja and then customize the course as much as possible to your specific needs, goals, and what you want to do with your life. So the more information you give me, the better I can prepare it. Our first project is building a card. The card is going to have information about you that helps me know you better, but also helps me do different class activities. Well, I say structure different class activities, again, custom tailored to your interests. I call it the personality card. You can make a Yu-Gi-Oh card, a Magic card, or a Pokemon card. It's going to have your picture, your multiple intelligences, your learning styles, your hobbies, and some other information about careers that helps me, again, know who you are. I'm a hands-on and visual audio learner. That means I like to see it, hear it, and touch it. So I need like the cards, I literally print them out and I look at them and it helps me learn who you are better. So here's how this project works. When you click on the link that takes you to the personality card project, there are 10 steps on this page. Now, this project is also a test. The test is, how well do you problem solve? If you get stuck, which I would because it's kind of complex, that is okay. But it's what you do when you get stuck that is a measure of how well you are prepared for what's coming at you in the career world. People who are not that good at problem solving are emerging. They're on their journey to become better at that. So don't get discouraged when you get frustrated with something or it doesn't make sense. It's what you do to problem solve on your own that builds your ability and confidence to problem solve bigger, more complex tasks. So if you get stuck, A, always feel free to email me. B, take a look at the content again on the page. I've italicized the verbs. I have added video tutorials for different components of this project. I do that because I get stuck easily, but I'm pretty good at problem solving. So I wanted to kind of jumpstart that for you. Now, the goal of this project is to complete the card and email it to me. Also, fill out the survey in step 10. The survey is going to need information from all the steps before this. So steps 2 and 3 and so on and so forth. You're going to be going through and gathering information from different surveys or quizzes, whatever you want to call them. You're gathering this information and then submitting it into the survey at the end. So let's take you through this. So first off, I've already talked about the intro. And the video you're watching right now is going to be embedded right here. It's not because I'm recording it right now. The first step is I want you to watch this video. It's 3 minutes, 49 seconds, and this will help you establish what is your purpose, what is your why. The video is really good and hopefully kind of spurs on your creativity about what you really want to accomplish in your life, and it gets you started with that thought process. Number 2 is defining your why after you watch the video. Number 3, you're going to take 3 different surveys. The first one is Myers-Briggs, and this one helps you break down your personality and interest. And my son was pointing out that the Myers-Briggs was developed to help people find their best career pathway. And tied into this, we're going to have a career search, which is further down here, but I'll show you that in a little bit. Multiple intelligences. Theory behind this is that we learn different ways. Some people are visual, some are hands-on. And there's some debates about this research, but it generally works pretty well to find out more about what your best learning process is. The shape theory is just fun. It's 5 shapes. You pick your top 3, your first one, your second one, your third one, and you record that. And that helps us tell kind of a little bit more about how you work together with other people and maybe some of your strong suits. And this video goes over how to work on these 3 surveys. So you can watch that if you get stuck or if you need a little extra help. You're going to be recording information from the Myers-Briggs. That information will look like this. You're going to record information from the multiple intelligence survey, and that'll look like that. By the way, when you're on the Myers-Briggs page, you're also going to have career material down at the bottom of the page that you're going to need for the next step after this. Okay, and here we are, the next step. Career pathways. It's really important for you to be curious and to audition as many options, because a lot of the work you're going to go into in your life, those jobs don't exist right now. They're going to be invented at some point to solve a problem that comes up for society, and you're going to be a part of that. And your specific skill sets that you've developed over your life to that point are going to be what are going to be needed. But what are you interested in generally at this point? This website focuses on media-specific careers related to film, audio, and some other things. You can check this out. That's creativeskillset.org. As I was saying earlier, when you did the Myers-Briggs, it had further down on the page career options for you. And here's an example of the ENTJ. If you click this link and just change this in the address bar to whatever your four-letter thing is, and make sure the hyphen stays there, and refresh the page, it'll take you to your page, and then scroll down and look at the career options. Whoops. Okay. Take a picture of yourself. This is going to go on the card. You can see a picture of me right there. Look toward a window and let the daylight come into the window and take a picture with that light. It's a little bit of a cool hack. If you want to do really nice portraits of people, daylight coming through a window can be very flattering for skin tones and can be evenly lit. If you want to have somebody take your picture, have them stand with their back to the window. You face the window, they take the picture. And have some fun with moving left or right a little bit, or turning to the right or to the left, and see how the light changes on your face. And have your face be the full frame. You can see right here, like my picture, and because I want to see your face. Now, these are not going to be published publicly. You're going to put them into the cards, and you're going to send me a copy of the card. I keep a copy for myself. You can keep a copy for yourself, and that's it. That's all they're for. So that's something to think about. Now, this video explains how to fill out the template if you're going to do the Pokemon or Magic cards. And this video is if you're going to fill out the Yu-Gi-Oh card. And what it is I want you to put the information in these different areas to get it to populate the card properly. And again, the video tutorials are there to help you out with that. Okay? The links to those sites, this will get you to the Magic or Pokemon card. This one will get you to the Yu-Gi-Oh card. If these sites are blocked on your Chromebook or whatnot, if you're using that, some school districts block these because they're part of the gaming category and their firewalls or whatever block things. Go to any card maker and then be creative with how you put the information in there, and then send me the card. Here's a screenshot, which you can zoom in. You can open this in a new tab and get a little bit better reading of what you put here. And you can watch the video tutorials, and it should make sense. And you'll notice here, for instance, in the Pokemon one, you have to open up this option, and then you can put information in for both of these. So you can look at those images. Now we move on to step 9. Just a reminder, when you watch the video tutorials or you read through this, you click and hold the image and drag it to the desktop. And for all the card makers, you have to hit the generate button for the card to update, but then click and hold and drag it to the desktop, or right click on it, or control click, whatever, to get an option to save the JPEG file. And then that's what you're going to email to me. And that's what that is right there. There's my email address. Then I want you to fill in the student information survey. It's a little bit detailed. Again, the information helps me get a better snapshot of who you are and how to best support you. And then lastly, celebrate. Once you're done with this, you've completed the first project, and you've got yourself set up for the class, which is awesome. By the way, I cannot really start the class with you until this is completed. So if you show up the first day of class and this is not completed, when I say show up, is that when we have our first meeting, I'm going to ask those who have not completed it to finish it that first day so that I can get that information in and go from there. All right, that is it. Welcome to School of Rock. I am super excited to work with you, and I'm really excited to see what your plans are, your why, and whatnot. And here we go.